New Clash of Clans update information for 2018. Builders Hall level 8 and the Super PEKKA will be released next month. Town Hall 12, new answers in today's video, new troops, changes to Clan Wars. We got a whole heap of information from Supercell today and we're going to cover it all in this video. I'm your host Judo Sloth. Make sure to subscribe to stay up to date with all of my Clash of Clans videos. So where has this information came from, guys? There is a ton of updates coming in 2018. It is going to be one exciting year. Darian, the Supercell Community Manager for Clash of Clans, didn't ask me anything. Basically a text interview on Reddit. And basically the first thing he announced, guys, was Builders Hall 8 will be coming next month. We have an exclusive announcement for Reddit, he said. We're sharing this with you first. Next month, Builders Hall 8, level 8, and a ton of new content apart from the builder base. We're going to get into that in today's video, guys. So what do you think? The Super PEKKA, the Mega Tesla? Let me know in the comments down below if you're hyped for the update. But getting straight into it then, Town Hall 12. Many of you guys asking about that. There was a bunch of questions. Town Hall 12, when? New Town Hall content will be out this year. The next answer that Darian gave, we're definitely in the middle of development for the next main village Town Hall content. Notice how he's being very careful here not to say Town Hall 12. Will we get it, guys? Who knows? He talks about not producing the same thing, that same level grind, something new and unique in terms of aspects. Moving down the questions then, people wanted to hear Town Hall 12. Is it coming? Darian and Clash of Clans confirmed. Who said anything about Town Hall 12? So that, guys, leaves us thinking that potentially the new content will be for Town Hall 11 or perhaps all of the Town Hall levels. It's kind of an extension of the main village, perhaps. Who knows? But on this one, very reluctant to actually say Town Hall 12, although fingers crossed, that would be my hope. Let me know what you think down in the comment section, guys, but many people asking about new troops. So the new troops then, Darian had this to say. Let's just say it's going to be a very fun year. We know there's been a drought for new characters and heroes for the main village. We recognize that and will hope to remedy that situation. So basically, guys, what he's saying here is he understands that there hasn't been any new troops for quite some time in the game and they're hoping to rectify that this year. What would you like to see? Make sure to let me know down in the comments. I'm certainly excited for that. I really want to see some new troops, some new content. I mean, they even hint towards new heroes here, so who knows? Will that tie in with a possible Town Hall 12? What do you think? But that is the information that we got, and like we said, make sure to stick around. We have a summary of all of this at the end. Lots of information given today, guys. So we're moving backwards towards Town Hall 12 there. We've already provided you with that information. The next information we got was surrounding wars. So going to be giving a lot of tools for the war community. Let's read some of the answers. In terms of Builder Hall 8, someone asked what would there be for the main village, and one of the answers was some war tools and some new magic items. But further down we got a little bit of a more specific answer. Someone asked, will leaders have the option to give badges to players for special achievements like Donation Masters, War Masters, in order to kind of perk up your clan and say, hey, you did great this war, you got a 6-pack, why don't you have the MVP? Darian's reply was it's something that's in the works, so Clash of Clans is going to implement this, guys. It will hopefully be coming pretty soon. We do want leaders to be able to give recognition to other clan members, like awarding someone the MVP for performing an attack that won the clan war. How awesome will that be? What other clan war features would you like to see? That's kind of a different way of running clan wars there, being able to give specific medals, if you will, to your clan. That sounds awesome to me. Moving from the war tools then, we discussed balance in the game. There are some balances coming to the Builder Hall and the main village. New troop levels for both the Builder Hall and the main village. as well as obviously other stuff for the Builder's base. We've obviously mentioned a couple of them there in terms of Builder Hall 8. Let's discuss some of the balance changes that were kind of announced as well. We do have other things after we've gone through all of these. We have a summary, and there were a couple of other kind of very minimal changes that were announced. So in terms of the main base, Darian did confirm that the multi-inferno would need a bit of a buff, and that the single inferno would actually get a bit of a nerf. So there you are, you war guys, get prepared for that. In terms of the Builder's base, we discussed the sneaky archer and the cloak ability. We've all had them mass attacks where people just put one sneaky archer in and kind of wait for that ability. That is going to change, but no real information on what that would be. But make sure to let me know your thoughts down in the comments section. Swiftly moving along then, another fantastic one for me, clan perks. So this is something that they are actively looking at. Currently, you only get perks up to level 10. They do plan on adding more perks, but it depends on what. Basically, what Darian is saying here is they don't want to discourage people setting up new clans. If someone sets up a new clan and they don't have any perks, why would someone want to join that when they could go to someone that has, say, perks right up to, let's say they add to level 15. So they have to get the balance correct with this, is what Darian is saying. But what would you like to see? Let me know in the comments. We will be able to pass these on as well, because as we know, Supercell listen to what we want, and that is what Darian has said. This year, they're going to try and fix that. So many people have been asking for new single player maps. Now this was the information we got from the Reddit AMA. Any information on single player new campaigns, be careful what you ask for. That says to me that we are getting new single player maps, which I am personally absolutely very excited for. I can't wait to be able to challenge yourselves a bit more. Maybe we can even challenge ourselves alongside our clanmates. Let me know what you would want to see. I personally would love to see single player challenges with my clanmates. I think that would be awesome. Swiftly moving along, Clouds has always been an issue. Darian goes into a little bit of information here. Obviously you can read the full answer there on the screen, but basically they are looking for a solution and they're going to try and fix it this year. However, the whole way that the system is built, it relies on people not being online. So anyone watching this that doesn't know about the Clouds issue, once you get very high up in trophies, right the way up there in Legends, obviously you only attack people that aren't online. Once you get to that very small portion of people, most people are actually online trying to attack and increase their trophies, so you don't come across many bases. You can literally sit for hours in the Clouds waiting to find someone to attack. They're going to try and address that, but as Darian said, it's just very difficult for them. So wait for a solution, guys. They are looking for it. But obviously, again, it's such a tricky one for them. Another very common question for the Clash of Clans team is engineering. Now, Darian didn't specifically say, obviously, they're constantly changing the matchmaking to try and change that advantage. It's not necessarily against the rules, but they don't want engineered clans to have an advantage. However, Darian interestingly did say here, engineers will still be able to engineer. They're going to try and get whatever they can from the system, shall we say, but the new feature that they're looking at this year, they won't have a huge advantage. In fact, they'll actually be at a disadvantage, so I'm very intrigued to see what this is. Hopefully it will help with the matchmaking system. Now that is all of the main things. He did give a little bit of a summary on the screen as well for everything that he gave in the AMA, but there's a couple of things not mentioned on that summary as well, guys, that I thought was pretty interesting. Let's quickly go down them. One of them was a second name change. Now what Darian said is that they are looking into this and they will probably be looking for gems. You'd have to spend gems in order to get that name change. So anyone that kind of has already used the name change, they want to change again in the future, in the new updates for this year, you might be able to purchase one with gems. They did say that the Clash figurines, you can see the PEKKA, the golden PEKKA there, and my wizard over there somewhere, and the barbarian I have here. They are looking at introducing more of these figures this year and the year after. However, they just take a long time to actually produce. They have to get the the molds in place, things like that. So anyone that is interested in buying the figurines, more will come. And obviously, we're going to try and get some more for my little collection there. We're nearly finished, guys. They did as well say that in terms of events, obviously at the minute we have, you know, the Dragon event or the Golem event or the Raged Valkyries, something like that. It all tends to be main village. We did have kind of the builder, you know, what was it, that you got the extra clock tower boost and things like that, but they are looking at bringing in builder hall events, so I'm personally quite happy about that one. I think it will be definitely helpful for us, and they did say that the builder's base, I mean, Darian has said this as well, the builder base needs some sort of change, whether it's wars within the builder base or just some way to interact with your clan more. At the moment, you can't really do that too much, so Darian has already said previously that they are looking into that, and he said it again kind of in this interview that the builder's base, there will be some new kind of gameplay, but at the moment he wasn't able to give any information. But again, let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments section. Maybe we can come up with some sort of idea, but they will have heard this all before, guys. Your best place is to put your ideas on the forums. They do see that, and again, you've kind of had enough time there to read the summary, but that was the Reddit AMA by the Clash of Clans team, Supercell Community Manager Darian. The link again is in the description if you want to go through and answer, you know, have a look at any of the answers. A lot of update information there, guys. Very much looking forward to 2018, new troops, new town hall content, changes to wars. I mean, them kind of special badges, if you will, I think they will be awesome. You can look at a clan and see, oh, this guy, we need to watch out for this guy. He got the MVP last war. It's just something extra for your clan. So much information there, but get ready next month, guys. They are planning Builder Hall 8, the Super PEKKA. Let me know what you think, but let me know what your thoughts are on Town Hall 12 as well. Personally, I would love to see Town Hall 12, but Darian was very careful in this interview to not mention the words Town Hall 12, so we'll just have to wait and see what comes of that. Will it be something completely different? Will it actually be Town Hall 12 and they're just teasing us after all? We'll have to wait and see, but he did say it's planned, whatever it is, for this summer, so that is very exciting, guys. Again, I've been your host, Judo Sloth. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you have enjoyed this one, and again, let me know what you think down in the comments. I am super hyped for Clash of Clans in 2018. I think it's going to be awesome, and again, thank you for stopping by. Until next time, peace out, guys.